when you want a pitcher's matchup, this is it.
And Ball will lead things off. First pitch swinging and a base hit. She is now a perfect 6 for 6 in the postseason and has reached base every time she's come to the plate. Beth Mowens alongside Jessica Mendoza and Michelle Smith are 2 Olympic gold medalists. Second team performer was 6 of 9 last week and tries to drop down the bunt, and it's caught by Boo Gibson. 1 down.
First inning, Land is going to try and get this down, but gets underneath the pitch. Great job by Boo Gibson.
Runner goes, the throw down is offline, and Ball is able to steal second, and the Huskers with a runner in scoring position. A national championship team at OU.
Well, Ella Dodge is going to take the throw down. She's late getting to that bag. The throw to the left.
For Coos to drive in a run, and Pickens gets her with the rise. 2 down. Back up the middle and through, and Ball will come in to score, and Nebraska grabs the early lead.
This is the thing with velocity. If you can just get to contact, it doesn't have to be a big swing. We've seen both hits in this inning are ground balls.
She has allowed 1 or fewer earned runs in nearly 9 out of 10 appearances. That's now 33 runs in the 3+ games in the postseason, 19 RBI with 2 outs. Well struck, but right at the shortstop, Laura Mueller, and that ends the threat. Senior out of Lee's Summit, Missouri. And over the glove of Ball to second. Kamenzen has to hurry, and got there in time. Pitching coach gets the swing and miss. 2 down.
I'm Jordy Ball. We talk about her rise ball.
Tonight for the Lady Vols. First pitch swinging right back to Jordy. Easy work for the Huskers. And a 1-0 lead through 1. And a strikeout there for Pickens.
But then you're prepared for what Pickens can bring.
All right, right now she's throwing from the sunlight into the shadows. A ground ball to third. Taylor Pannell has it. 2 down. And it's strikeout number 3, going back upstairs to that penthouse rise. Super Regional Weekend underway and history being made already. Congratulations to Ole Miss. They go into Arkansas and win game 1, first ever for them. South Carolina, a big takedown at home. They handled UCLA and are 1 win away from the series. And Nigeria Kennedy and Texas Tech, first timers, are going to the Women's College World Series. Nugent sends one deep, back it goes. And Sophia Nugent, the former Sooner, hits one out off of Jordy Ball, the former Sooner.
This was a huge approach.
Ends a stretch of 10 scoreless innings for Ball that started in the regional last weekend.
That's what you need, stepping up.
And now to the short game panel, and they'll get her. They have played for the national championship twice, in 2007 and 2013. Gets her to go upstairs. Second strikeout for Ball, 2 down.
Second strikeout for Ball, both on the rise ball. And this is the pitch that you have to quickly judge. Is it hittable or is it missable?
Then in years past, launches that one down the line and fair. Into the corner, out and left, and Clark will slide into second with the extra base hit with 2 outs.
Tennessee just all over.
One of her older sisters going to be playing pro ball this summer. She sends one out that way. And a nice spin to find it by Abby Squire out and left. Most times there without a title, well, Oklahoma State, Tennessee, Nebraska, and Texas, those last 3 all have a chance to change that and get a trip back. Swing and a miss, and Pickens gets her 4th strikeout.
That's why you gotta be so careful going upstairs against Jordy Ball. She does a really good job. A $150 against her.
In her first season as a full-time hitter, by the way, in college ball, as she draws the walk.
So they've been smart about it.
Opposite way, and a gapper out into right center. Ball wheeling around third and headed for home. The throw to the plate, and she dives in safe. How about the All-American pitcher with the oven mitt? Has reached every time she's come up. As Pickens gets another strikeout. There have been 6 players of the year nationally that were two-way players. DiNardo has an RBI single. Not this time. Pickens gets her, and then a fist pump. Well, congratulations to the Red Raiders. So they're in for the first time. You know, a first-timer has not won the national championship in 25 years. To second, and over to scoop it up is Cammonson. Fiedler sends that one the opposite way. And a base hit out the left, almost deep enough to take two.
Watch where she steps across, looking for that arm side pitch. A beautiful job, hunting away, hitting away.
Morgan sends that one oppo, and coming up to make the play is Abby Squire. Gibson, slow roller to second, and Cammonson takes care of it.
Jordy knows what she wants to throw, and
Yeah.
Hannah Cammonson gets a hold of one, drives that deep, and that will leave the yard. Her 10th of the season, and the Huskers add to the lead. 6th all season off of Pickens, and she hits the next batter, and some chatter from Bella Bacon looking out to Pickens on her way to first, and a little head shake from Pickens as well.
Not where we want to be, so she wants her to collect herself back and get some composure here.
And she immediately gets Squire to hit the 9-iron. Runner down at first base for the Huskers with just the one out, and there's another strikeout, number 7.
and then she comes back with the changeup. The tight spin on that pitch is why it's so difficult to read. It dives down.
2023. The throw down from Nugent. No, in safe.
She holds her glove until it gets the back leg, which makes me think she could have missed the front.
And the throw down, looks like right there, she's got her. It looks like it might come off.
At the further review, the ruling on the field is upheld. The runner is safe.
And now 3-1. When the control has been off this inning for Lauren, and that will bring ball. First pitch swinging, and she gets her to pop up. And it drops. One run is in, and here comes another, and miscues all over the place for Tennessee. No challenge on anything yet, and it looks like everything will stand here. And that will end the big pitching duel for at least a while, as Pickens is out.
That should be an error on Morgan.
And now the third free pass of the inning as Bland gets hit by a pitch. That might be a decision for Rhonda Revelle here shortly if the Huskers inflict more damage. And now the bases are loaded. DiNardo got under it. Back on the grass, dodge. I think the entire crowd was calling it for Ella. Game 1, best of 3, and there's ball on the move again. Has not given up any free passes tonight. And now they're going to call a punch out. They check down with the first base umpire. Miller out to center, and there's Nat Hill. And it is 1, 2, 3. That's coming up next. Chop to third, Panel to second for 1. They turn it, and not in time. Down the line and right, Leach giving chase, and makes the catch in foul territory, 2 down. Carlin's gone. Runner goes, and the throw is high and offline, and the second stolen base. She did leave a skosh early.
At the further review, the ruling on the field is changed. The runner at first left out. The runner is out.
And the leadership that this team needed, and a deep fly ball to right, room for Hannah Cammonson, 1 down. Not many people get to win a title in one place and go home to try and win another one, as Leach drives it through the right side. Right back up the middle, and that's a hard hit ball. And rolling around to third and diving into second safely is Dodge. And how about the bottom of the order here, back to back? and 2 in scoring position now for the top. No, I think she's good.
At the further review, ruling on the field is upheld. The runner did not leave early.
Struck her out. Comes right back with smoke. 2 down.
She's going to come back on a 3-1 count with a changeup. It's a little bit up in the zone. It's 59 miles an hour. So what does she do at 3-2? She comes back with a rise ball.
Gets away from the catcher. Ball covering it home, and sliding in safely is Allen. Ooh.
That's as close as you're going to get it.
Yeah.
At the further review, the ruling on the field is upheld.
Slow roller to second. Kammensen stays down on it. 80% of Game 1 winners in the Super Regionals advance to the Women's College World Series. Bredwell with that split grip, pops it up. Kammensen gets a hold of that, and back. Ball, center field, Fiedler is there. And finally, the streak comes to an end for Ball. Gibson tries to drop that one out on the grass and back to make the catch. Nugent pops it up. 2 down. 1-2-3 inning of the night. And instead, it's a base knock for Panel out to center.
That is just hung a little bit too much. Look, it's high, and because of that, Panel is able to barrel it up, Jess.
And good glove work by Kammensen at second. Ground ball to third. Panel's got it.
Sat for a couple games and then got back into that lineup.
Little piddler off the end of the bat. 2 down. Change up, punch out, and we are headed to the bottom of the 7th. Out of the zone for strikeout number 5.
Really continuing to use that effective velocity, so changeup low and inside, and then elevates that rise ball.
2 runs to score with 2 outs. And Gabby Leach sends one off the wall and left, and dives in safely with a double. Runner will try and advance, and Gabby Leach is in safe at third. Pops it up. Went for the change. Struck her out, and the Huskers come into Knoxville and take Game 1.
There is a whole lot of emotion and passion inside of what Jordy Ball does after that last strikeout.
There's a look at the bracket. Florida, Clemson, Nebraska, and Oklahoma all up 1-0 in the Supers.